Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video. Today we are going to be looking at my top 10 anime characters. This took me a little longer to think of than usual, but I'm pretty happy with how the list turned out. I was originally going to set only one character per series, but I decided against it mainly because, well, it's my list and I can do whatever I want. Before we get started, spoilers ahead for most of these characters, so if you haven't seen the anime yet, come back later. And without further ado, let's get into the list. My number 10 spot is Piccolo from Dragon Ball. I was debating between him and Future Trunks for a while, but I ultimately went with the best dad in Dragon Ball. It really came down to the fact that I'm always excited to see when Piccolo does anything. He obviously has a soft side and it really cares about a lot of these characters. And not only that, but when he needs to be, he is metal as fuck. He knows he isn't the best fighter, but always tries to do whatever he can. Plus, I prefer his personality to anyone else in the show. So with all of that, he earns my 10th spot. A lot of people don't like pervy characters, and I understand why. A lot of times it gets old fast or it becomes a little creepy. But I will always love my man Jiraiya. The Toad Sage of the Hidden Leaf will always hold a place in my heart, and even though the opening spoiled his death, he had a meaningful impact on the show and again was the GOAT of the original series. My only problem with him is that he never gets to a Tsunade, but out of all the pervs in anime, the pervy sage reigns supreme in my number 9 spot. If you know me, you know that I rarely like to give up on stuff, and while I may not have his willpower, I respect the hell out of Guts. He's the definition of keep going no matter what happens to you. The only reason he is this high on the list is I haven't read a whole lot of Berserk, but everything I have seen and read of it so far makes me like Guts more and more. Not only this, the man is a beast, and as someone who loves giant swords, the Dragon Slayer is a piece of art. This series changed me, and Guts is a big reason for that. In a world of pain, the strongest person is the one that fights no matter what. He will probably be low on this list in the future, but right now he owns the 8th spot. It's no secret that I like My Hero, and I love Deku, and want to explain why. Growing up, I idolized a specific hero and wanted nothing more than to be like him. But not having anything super special about me, I almost gave up on what I wanted. Until someone told me what I always wanted to hear, and I started working towards what I needed. If you don't know, that is similar to the story of My Hero Academia. So what I'm saying with this is I relate to Deku in a lot of weird ways. He is someone that when he succeeds, it makes me feel like I can. And with that, he easily gets my number 7 spot. There is one more thing Deku and I do agree on, and that is our love for All Might. The symbol of peace that never stops smiling is so inspirational to me. No matter what, he pushes his own limits, and he does it with a smile so people know everything's okay. I have always wanted to make people smile, and with similar goals and a badass outfit, I can't help but to love this giant goofball. Yes, I relate to Deku more, but I fucking love All Might. So it pushes him just a little above to number 6. If you have seen my top 10 animes, none of these picks should be surprising, but with that said, number 5 is my man Spike Spiegel. Not only is Cowboy Bebop an amazing show, but Spike is so cool. Listen, you do you, but I hate cigarettes, and Spike makes me want to go and buy a pack. He is so smooth with everything he does that you just can't help but love him. I really like the fact he's kind of a nerd and has definitely seen every Bruce Lee movie multiple times. I like him so much that here's a picture of me in cosplay. While I think the entire cast of Cowboy Bebop is special, Spike stands out to me, and that makes him my number 5 choice easily. These next 4 were by far the hardest characters to rank, but with that, let's get going into my number 4, Simone. This one kinda pains me, but being the main character of one of my favorite animes means I love this character so much. I think he's one of the best written characters of all time, and while Guts keeps going no matter what, Simone will not stop until he wins. To be fair, when you have enough power to fight with universes, you have a little easier time than just fighting with a giant sword. I really appreciate how Simone doesn't have all the answers, and most of his plans are, well, just do it, and if it doesn't work, then make it work. He made me believe to fight for what I want and what I believe in, and with enough fighting you can do anything. It pains me that he's number 4, but with that, let's move on. I debated for 30 minutes on this if I should switch these two, but Yusuke Urameshi is my 3rd spot. Yusuke does something special that not a whole lot of characters do, and that's being stubborn. Hear me out. Someone like Gutsasimo who refuses to lose, do it for a certain reason, rather it be willpower, rage, or depression, but Yusuke wins because fuck you, that's why. It's really easy to describe Yusuke as a punk, but he is so much more than that. He sacrifices himself so many times for others and has a deep connection with his entire team. He's also just a badass. Even before he got his powers, he was fighting entire gangs to help others. He is brash and dumb, and sometimes that just makes me like him more. And for all those reasons, he gets my number 3 spot. I love Soul Eater. It was really the first anime I sat down and watched, and while I wasn't the biggest fan of Black Star at first, I grew to love him more and more as I watched the series. I grew to understand him. I think his relationship with everyone is amazing, and his struggles show us how he thinks. As a little bonus, here's me in cosplay of him just to show how much I do really like him. To be honest, it is hard to explain why I love Black Star, but everything about him just makes him my 2nd favorite anime character. While writing the top 4 was hard, I kept switching these two in my head the entire time. But my number 1 is Kamina from Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann has 27 episodes, with one of them being a recap, and Kamina dies in episode 8. Less than 1/3 of the episodes, and this man not only changed me forever, but became one of my favorite anime characters, or favorite characters of all time. He is by far the best written character I know of, and everything about him is perfect to me. I can go on and on, but Kamina is a big bro that everyone deserves, and reminds me of someone very special. He has so many memorable lines. My 2 favorite are, "Don't believe in yourself, believe in me. Believe in the Kamina who believes in you." And obviously, "Who the hell do you think I am?" I cannot explain how much I love him and how much he's impacted me. So with that, he very easily gets the number 1 spot. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and tell me who your favorite character is down below. As always, I really appreciate making these lists, and I will see you next time. Bye!